Now to Richmond to see what they're dealing with there.
Our Nick Monticelli is there live with a look.
Nick?
Kimberly, Devin, good evening to both of you. So we're live via my cell phone right now, so please forgive my shaky camera work here, but I do around this area here. Now, we're in one part of Richmond that still has power. The edge of the city, which honestly is about the only area that still has power. And as Brett was just talking about that gustnado, I can tell you the residents here, they don't really care if you call it a tornado, a gustnado, or straight line winds. The damage here is extensive. In fact, the fire chief for Richmond standing right here. Chief, we were talking earlier and you said that the problem right now is just down power lines and almost no power through your entire city.
Yes, most of the south half of the city is out of power at this time. Edison's working diligently down there trying to secure it safe, get the area safe so we can have residents get back in. We advise the residents now to stay in the house. And Edison, as they start killing power to the rest of that, we can start pulling safe lines and things like that. They start clearing roadways, we can get back into that area. But there were no damages, no injuries that were reported. We had a few businesses in town that were damaged, but they seem to be already boarded up and they have crews there now. So seem to have it a little bit under control now.
I noticed that you have the Michigan State Police, County Sheriffs, Richmond, Alpena, Memphis Police, all out here just kind of blocking off essentially the ins and outs of your city.
Well, yes, we wanted to close it off. Obviously, we have too many wires down right now to have traffic even going through, you know. It's one thing to get the residents back in and get them safe. It's another thing to keep everything else out if we can. We also had help from the Memphis Fire Department, Lennox Fire Department helped us out on some of the calls. Just because we obviously had quite a few calls all at one time.
But again, just to reiterate, lots of property damage, but nobody seriously hurt that you know of.
Not that I know of. We reported no injuries. We had Richmond Lennox EMS standing by. They actually helped us block some of the roads and were helping us with the residents, but we had no injuries that we know of.
Gotcha. Chief, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate that. I do want to, Devin and Kimberly, just kind of give you a peek over here. And again, this is a horrific vantage because I can't show you just how dark the city is, but I drove through the city of Richmond again on that south side, which is only about 3 or 4 blocks down there, and it was essentially a ghost town, right? There's not a single light. Power lights or your street lights are out. All the homes are either being powered by generators or just shut off completely. You could drive through and hear a pin drop. It's that quiet because there's literally nothing going on. But again, the major concern, as the chief was just saying, is that there are so many down power lines that they really shut down the city because you can't have anybody accidentally walking or getting close to one of those lines and killing themselves. And because there's so many, that's why the city of Richmond, for all intents and purposes, is kind of shut down right now.
Great work there, Nick, as a photographer, reporter, and producer all at once. Yeah, nicely done, Nick. That's a great